Step right up. Final bets this week on A Star to Steer Her By. I'm Chris, and joining me today are...
Boxing legend Ames. I don't have a better nickname.
God damn it, she always does this. I don't know. Rolling craps, Caitlin. I don't know. Shooting. You don't roll craps. You shoot them, don't you?
Overwrought poker part game, Jake.
Yes, this week on episode 421 of A Star to Steer Her By, we are going all in.
Hey! That's the name of the episode.
And Jake just did his best Gene Kiss impression.
Mm.
What's his Gene
Simmons.
Simmons, there we go. Gene Kiss.
Gene Kiss. Mike Pillow.
Yeah. And Tim Apple.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Pillow, Tim Apple, and Gene Kiss. Perfect. I love it.
Yeah. So yes, this week we pick up where we left off last week with Book and Tarka having booked it with the new spore drive. They're off looking for isolinium. And only now does Tarka mention, oh yeah, so without the Federation, I actually don't know how to get any. And Book is like, you fucking mother... And they are...
We did an episode to stall.
Yeah. And the president is all like, what the fuck? How did neither of you see this coming? And they're like, we're not Beta Z, you fucking weird bitch.
Betazoids.
Zoid, fuck. Someday. No.
No.
And she's like, well, I'm going to send literally anyone else to deal with this, even though they have a jumpy ship and you have the only other jumpy ship. I'm smart. And then Dadmiral comes back later and is like, oh my god, please look into this. And she's like, yes, I've just been ordered to not follow orders. This is the best day ever.
Which of those orders should I follow or not
no
follow?
shit.
She's gonna do it anyway,
Yeah,
so why bother?
It's Burnham's Christmas and birthday all at once.
Such cake.
So then we head off to a fucking Mark Twain gambling riverboat.
Mark
To-
Twain? What?
Because so many, like, riverboats are casinos, and Mark Twain does riverboats. And...
I've never associated riverboats with casinos.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a whole thing. Like, riverboat casinos, it's a whole shtick people do.
Great.
Anywho, so yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of gambling. We got Casino Royale going on. We got fucking underground pit fighting. It's a wacky time. Because this casino is owned by... Not Maz Kanata, but Haz Mazzaro.
Yeah.
Wow, it's basically the same. That's fucking crazy, actually. And, Jesus.
Yep, so we head down to the Star Trek Cantina, because this guy's an old contact of both Book and Michaels, and they both show up separately to be like, hey, isolinium?
Awkward.
Yeah, well, because Book actually wants it, and Michael figures that's where he's going to go to get it, and she was right.
And he was an idiot not to know this.
Yeah, well, he's done a lot of stupid things lately, like befriend Tarka. So, Book and Tarka get there first, and like, we don't, here's a bunch of money, and Haz is like, great, this pays me back for that fucking transworm nonsense you pulled, and he's like, shit.
Oh, was he the one that bought the transworm?
It sounds like he was at least one of the parts of that chain, yeah.
I got the transworm.
And so it's like, okay, you have a problem with cheaters. If we figure it out, will you give us the isolinium? He's like, sure. And then Michael's like, hey, how much for you to not sell him the isolinium? And he's like, more than you've got. And
Win a
she's
boxing match.
Yeah. So then they fucking boxing shark, I guess, not pool shark, a random boxer and a 20th century Italian mafia stereotype. Good to know they still exist in 1,000 years. But of course, they, Book and Tarka find the cheater right as Michael gets the latinum. So Dude Face is like, I am having the best day. This is like Christmas and my birthday at once.
Cake!
And they decide to have a big old high-stakes poker game for the isolinium. Michael and Book pseudo work together to make sure the last-minute 2 other people entries...
Who are not characters.
No,
I don't even remember. I know I took their names down because it's on the memory alpha, but
Sure.
for all I know, they didn't have names in the show.
If they said them, I missed them.
It's Randovia and Who's-a-What.
Sure, I'd believe you. And those 2 lose, and then Michael loses, but Michael was like, aha, I expected to lose, so I put a tracker on the isolinium. Meanwhile, also she bought some star charts, and apparently Species 10C has been mining the galaxy for some very rare, super powerful mineral. Wow, that... Blah, blah. Species 10C has been mining the galaxy for some super powerful rare minerals.
How many more times do you need to take that?
Mining the galaxy for some poop?
Yes.
By mining, you mean not planting landmines.
No, but like
dredging, I think is the word.
Yeah.
Hi ho.
And they were like, wow.
Destroying we go.
Yeah, and they're like, if this is their mining equipment, what do their weapons look like? Which, has really big Narada vibes from the Kelvin timeline. And, that's where we leave off. Oh, and also...
Hugh
yells at a Roomba.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hugh hates that dot.
I know. When the line is something like, how many times do I have to tell you not to clean the room?
Clean your own fucking room.
Here's the thing. These are fucking robots. You should only have to tell them once.
Yeah, this is like the ship deciding that it's not going to tell you things that it knows that you've told it to tell you.
Well, I just like to think, that it's like Mo. You can't tell Mo not to clean.
Yeah, and also just like, Zora took some Adderall and now she just can't stop.
But these things are separate from Zora.
Are they?
We've discussed this. We're not entirely sure anymore.
They're very... Well, because when they came to help them at the end of last season...
That's because they were full of sphere data. But from all I can understand, because we haven't seen another dot since
that talks
that has any Zora qualities.
Just that one that screamed.
I assume they put all the Zora back in the ship.
Yeah, I think that was just where Zora was kind of hiding out.
Anyway, I still hate the fucking dots.
Yeah, they're terrible. They look stupid. So.
They do look stupid.
I saw one in the teaser for the next Star Trek Academy thing, and I was very irate.
Anyway, isolinium. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Sing it again!
Apparently many bars of Latin.
Yeah, what the fuck is it?
Why do we need it? It's necessary for Tarka's bomb.
I was going to say, I do a bomb, I guess.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb? Why can't we just use 10 liters of biomimetic gel or something?
Because, I don't know, he needs a really big explosion that'll fuck up subspace.
There's going to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
So Tarka's just a pathological liar at this point, because he led us to believe that he had the bomb already. Mm-hmm. He led us to believe
Who set us up the bomb?
That
what do you say?
We get to Gambling Planet, which I did like that we had to enter through a dragon. That was kind of cool. I want one of those for the front of our house. And he says to Book, Book's like, it's going to cost you something. And Tarka's like, don't worry about the money. But then immediately we're like, worry about the money. What did he think it was going to cost this fucking shit?
Being fair, I think they had enough money until the guy was like, good, you've now repaid me for the transworms. And it's like, fuck.
Well, did transworms cost as much as isolinium?
Well, I think it's because I think he said that it fucked up a trade.
Yeah, it was
a trade partnership that he had.
He lost something about 6 months worth of productivity from somebody or something. It wasn't so much about the transform itself as the knock-on effect it had.
I think Tarka saying "don't worry about the money" made me assume that he had limitless money.
That's only what he thought. Yeah.
I mean, he was probably just gonna steal it anyway.
Well, he did say he could get more, but that it would take a few days. And the issue is Michael showed up and fucked up that timeline.
I know it's a little late to be asking this, but he's from Ryza, right?
Yes.
How does it work on Ryza? Do you just pay once at the beginning and you can just fucking eat the whole way through? We've
discussed this before because not all species have the same monetary system.
So how does it work?
No,
how does it work?
Yeah, so
trade in kind.
We're talking about
Ryza
and the sex stuff.
I'm talking about the sex stuff, yeah.
Well, so I'm pretty sure originally it was just general admission, but then the lines got too long, so they had to introduce a tiered
speed pass,
lightning
system.
lane.
Yeah, so
Disney.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross. Ever since you guys went to Disney, you've changed. Just kidding. You're great.
Yeah, I think Tarka somehow could have gotten more money, but they didn't want to wait. Right. So
the way he framed it, it sounded like it should have been no problem.
Yeah, no, he definitely.
So I think it felt manufactured that there was this new fucking obstacle.
No,
this episode.
It's just he definitely exaggerated his capabilities, which tracks for that guy.
He sucks.
I don't like him.
But also this whole daring escape that they made at the end of the last episode on Book's ship. Mm. It all kind of falls a little flat when they immediately find them the first place they look the following episode.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder where they...
10 hours later.
They could be anywhere in the known and unknown universe.
Well,
he probably went to the, he probably went to the...
The guy we know.
Yeah, the guy we know on the gambling bar.
He went to the SS Star Wars.
Yeah. Like, come on, book.
I will say, of the many times over the years, well, not many, but there's several times over the years, Star Trek has tried to do the Star Wars Cantina. This is maybe one of their more successful attempts.
Well, I fucking loved Haz Mazzaro.
Oh, he was delightful.
He was delightful, and I think the thing I loved about him is he was just constantly spouting idiom, but alien idiom.
Yeah.
I wrote one down. Where's the one I wrote down? Will I find it quickly? Like a Cardassian Mrs. Cake.
Yeah, I want to know more about the Cardassian love of cake.
I love it so much.
But here's the thing. I kind of thought that...
By cake you meant tuchus?
No.
Oh.
No,
I do now.
Yeah, maybe.
I thought
Bajoran Tuchus, specifically.
Oh, that's just Caldecott.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that Cardassians don't miss cake because Cardassians are like militant, kind of weird.
Hey,
yeah, but so was Hitler.
We know he liked cake.
We know he liked cakes. So
all you need is one anecdote of a Cardassian liking cake.
Yeah, Gul
and that's where
Dukat
it
used
comes
to
from.
sneak down in the middle of the night, and his housekeeper would leave out some cakes for him.
Some Gullkuchen. Did we actually tell that story on the show?
I don't know.
I think so.
I think we only refer to it all the time. I don't think we've actually ever told it.
Hitler loved
The
cake,
thing is,
guys.
if we told the story, it was like episode 2. So.
Hitler loved cake, but only if he thought he was stealing it from someone else.
No, really.
So his maids had to leave it out and make it look like someone else forgot a fucking cake, and then Hitler would tiptoe down and be like, "Oh, I'm a very naughty little Hitler. Here's some cake."
And inevitably, because it's like the 40s, I just always picture him in like a nightgown and cap.
Yes, and like slippers, maybe with like a fucking actually. Okay, now I'm just picturing him as Ebenezer Scrooge. And if there was ever a man that needed to be visited by 3 ghosts, goddamn,
I don't
How
think 3
many
was
ghosts?
enough. But anyway, could I ask you, what was it? Some of the Klingons at a disco, which.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, which we get to see.
Well, that
in
would
Strange New
cause
Worlds.
Panic
Kind
at a
of,
Disco,
yeah.
would it not?
Klingons might like.
Imagine the slam dancing though that they could do.
I just found it fucking fascinating that they give this much character to a one-off character like this, and yet we've had Owo around since episode 3.
Yeah.
And she's still fucking uninteresting to me, even though she shows up in this episode to do a thing, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I should actually, since you brought that up, I was gonna throw this note out at some point. I thought her doing like illegal boxing was in season 5.
No.
Like, I would have sworn this was next season, and this is the thing I kept referring to, saying there was one more bit of OO background.
Oh, because we get none in season 5.
I misremembered this, because I seriously thought there was like, oh yeah, it used to be blah, blah, blah. No, she just goes in, I guess, I don't know,
Which is weird,
Starfleet
because wasn't
fighting.
she, religion, by a religion,
She's a Luddite.
Luddite.
Yeah, she's a Luddite. So
Luddites just mean
they
you
just
don't use...
But they love boxing.
You don't use tech, but you can still punch them. But also, this might just be Starfleet combat training, like...
But yeah, I don't
And
know.
we'll never know.
As much as I guess, as much as I'm, I they have actually given OO some backstory with the Luddites and all the thing. It seems like they're trying to make OO more of a character, but
I think this is their last attempt.
But they're just going total scattershot. It's like, okay, we what do we need for this week? We need, in the early episode it was, we need someone that can communicate with these Luddites on their level. And now it's like, we need to win this thing. What are you going to do? Some of that boxing you've been doing? Yeah. And, it's just one thing after another. Whatever the plot needs is what OO does.
Yeah, and this episode is Fetch Quest the episode.
Yeah. No, she's part, way back in her family history, she's part Vulcan, which is why she just, when it's needed, she's got the answer.
Yeah, I was listening to, I think this was on Yum Yum Pod, where they were talking about this episode, and they mentioned, it also seems out of character for Michael to be, the Barker, because it doesn't seem right, and they said, and I agree fully, this is why you should have kept fucking Tilly around, because that would have been so much more fun.
For her to be barking?
Yeah.
The terrible nickname she gave her was, I hope, supposed to be terrible, because the awfulness of it is kind of funny.
Joanne, oh wow, Owosekun.
Because she even, looks at her like,
I did not consent to you using my name like that.
You are lucky you outranked me.
It's culturally insensitive.
That's what I was thinking. It definitely doesn't feel terribly sensitive culturally.
No. Yeah, she has a specifically ethnic name, so.
They get...
True.
But it sounds Japanese, right? Is it the Akun at the
Awoshikun?
end? Awoshikun. Kun. It's the Kun.
Yeah.
Because Kun is a...
Domo-kun.
It's a not.
Somebody's masturbating and killing kittens as we speak.
No.
Wow. Speaking of old-timey throwbacks.
That's
yeah,
a
no,
meme,
it's
a
a
meme for the ages.
what's the word for that? Honorific. I think.
Honorific, yeah, that's correct. I couldn't think of the word either. But now there we have it. Good job.
It is, it's kind of a shame they don't do more with her because, like, I feel like this is the most her and Michael have had to do together without other crew around, and they seem to work off each other well. Wow, the actors seem to work off each other well.
But were they actually? The actors worked well together. What were they? The characters actually scamming those guys? Were they? Was like
They never
Oh,
really.
they absolutely
Yeah,
were.
it's not clear, but I assume they were because the first round the odds were 2-1, and the final round after everyone has seen
45 to
lose
1.
many
How
times
shitty
was
she
45-1. So you could only assume that they were playing them.
Oh God! And then the guy had the space knife.
Yeah.
It's like, come on now. I get like having your gun appear in your hand because that's like, yeah, I can kind of see. It's like it's a knife. Like just have it in a sheath.
Lashif.
Yeah.
That's a Casino Royale joke.
Yeah. But it is a fun episode though. It's like it is a bit fetch questy, but it's just so like it's just enjoying itself. Like I said, you've got Maz Kanata, who's just a delight with his crazy idioms. I loved his makeup. He looked almost like he was made of wood.
Not Maz Kanata.
No, I know it.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
Haz
like,
something.
Mazzaro.
Haz Mazzaro, thank
Yeah,
you.
and
Haz Kanata.
It really also felt like the actor was really just
Yeah.
going for it and having fun, which
Yeah.
no one else on this show seems to have fun.
Ever.
Mm.
Not once, ever.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself.
Tarka has fun.
I was
think
thinking,
Tarka has fun.
Tarka is clearly enjoying
It's
himself.
too bad because
even
I
though he's
hate
the-
that guy.
I think you're supposed to. You're supposed to hate that
Yeah.
guy.
He's
Which
supposed
means he's
to
doing
be-
it
you know what
right.
else I hate? I hate when people tell me that I'm supposed to hate a character. I know I'm supposed to
She
hate him.
does.
But and
Sorry.
He does
It's
do a
not
good
you.
job of
Chris has a
being-
long history of telling me,
I do.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to hate him. Okay, thanks.
But the question is, do you hate him in the right way? Do you hate him in the way that is intentional? Or do you hate, like, oh, fuck this guy. I hate whenever he shows up.
No, I hate him the way I hate all white men. Just kidding.
There was one thing that I didn't care for, and this is because I feel like they're piling shit on Owo that doesn't make sense. Because she starts talking to Tarka at some point.
Yeah, suddenly...
As if she's, like, cold reading him. And it makes no sense why she would jump to the conclusions she jumps to.
It feels like in an earlier draft, Hugh was there too, because that feels like a Hugh
Or
conversation.
we had a Betazoid or something. They're forgetting that Owo isn't Betazoid.
that we know of.
Eh.
Maybe.
Yeah, it made no sense that she's like, why are you doing this? Oh, for love, for revenge. And she makes it about, like, the story that she told Michael, which is why Michael brought her in the first place.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I hear you stood up to Saru. I like that about you, because I do the same thing all the fucking time. And the scene made no fucking sense to me.
It did, yeah. Like I said, to me it stood out because it felt like, was this originally a Hugh line?
No, Hugh was busy yelling at dots, which
Might
I
have
agree
made more
with.
sense to be in that boxing situation, but I don't know.
For who? For
I think
Culber?
For Hugh, yeah.
of the two of
He's
them,
ripped.
Yeah, dude, he's huge.
True.
He'd fuck you up.
but of the two of them, because that thing is like we only know he's ripped because of the actor's Instagram. I don't think we've seen him shirtless really.
Yeah, but they could do that. They could
True.
make that like
Oh,
he
man.
fights the first two, he gets his ass handed to him, and then he tears off his shirt.
Yeah.
Or someone accidentally rips his shirt
Yeah.
a la
It's
Captain
like,
Kirk.
Oh, he finally got a
Welcome
Kirk
to the
rip.
gun show. Here we go.
That would have been great. But yeah, I feel like of the two characters, I'm like, sure, if one of them is going to be secretly a really good boxer, I guess I'll buy its Owo because she always gets new powers.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, she's
she a Vulcan?
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier, yeah.
Anyway, I was unimpressed.
That there was a moment, though, where he's like, go away, you're boring me, or whatever. I was like, oh, that's a season 1 Stamets line, it feels like.
Well, he
Yeah.
is season 1 Stamets.
Yeah, well, it's like you said, yeah, it's like he's clearly meant to...
God, it's even worse. I
evoke
can't stand him.
that. There was one thing tangentially related to him that I did quite like, though, is that when their wanted posters pop up, before he said it, my thought was, Jesus, they really fucked up that photo of him. They was, oh, that's a terrible picture of him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that was, okay, they meant to fuck it up. That nice touch.
So while Owo gets a buff this week,
Yeah.
another of our old friends gets a big nerf, and that's the changelings, because they got caught.
Oh, yeah, they got bitched.
They got bitched.
Well, just this
Fucking-
one.
Well, but honestly,
Okay, but how much did you wank when it turned into a tribble?
Not at all.
What?
You know,
Why would it turn into a tribble? Why wouldn't it just
I'm
like
sick
turn
of
into
tribbles,
goo
bro.
and go into the ventilation systems like we've seen them do 1,000 times?
What's
For
funny?
wanking.
What's funny is I know that the first time I saw this, I didn't catch that it was a tribble because
Oh.
I remembered it just being like goo.
Changeling goo.
Yeah, so like
Huh.
this time I was like, oh,
Like
they're
that?
okay. So because I legit remember, it's like, oh, this is where the trainee turns into the goo for. Oh no, I was wrong.
Yeah. I feel like the fact that that the changeling was caught here is.
I mean, here's the thing: some changelings are just gonna be stupid. It's like any culture. There's,
maybe this is one. Yeah, maybe this is another
It's lost.
Odo type one that never contacted the link.
No,
Your bird becoming a bird would never fool a real bird. Loser.
What I want to know, though, because we never do find out, how the hell were they cheating exactly? Because it wasn't actually a ring. It wasn't the blinky thing. It was just somehow.
Sometimes they were the cards. Sometimes they were the player.
I actually kind of love that idea.
That's actually really good. I would buy that.
Yeah, and also, does fucking Haas not have any security? Like, some of these tells were real fucking obvious that people were cheating.
Yeah.
Well, I
Like,
imagine...
Booker and Michael's cheating should have been
Oh my
caught
God.
immediately.
The only way that
and they
makes...
should have been thrown the fuck
Well, you
out.
also shouldn't during the poker game when Burnham and Burnham was being super obvious with this whole
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
and that immediately if I were those other two players I would have shot them both.
Just to stop having to
They
listen
also
to her.
had Oo standing behind who
True,
came with
she totally
Book,
could have been
or
part of
came
it.
with Michael was standing behind Book and could have very easily been signaling.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Burnham with.
Why was she on that side of the room? That
I
is
don't know,
interesting.
but I noticed. I'm like, I
Yeah.
would not let the person stand behind.
No, not at all. But yeah, no, that scene really only makes sense if you assume Haas is letting them, because for whatever reason he would prefer one of them gets it as opposed to the other two.
Yeah, but then the other two have to be like, this game seems fucking rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're nearly nameless. They do technically have names.
Yeah, we don't care.
They're all wannabe Osiris is all we know.
It's Matrub and
Right.
Zakari, by the way.
Matrub?
Everyone who cares.
Matrub sounds like it should be like a...
Or Match Trub.
Matrub's like, feels like a Beauregard to me.
Yeah.
No, that's a mushrub.
That's nice. That's good.
Why doesn't Saru have a Beauregard? That would be great.
Here's a question, because I don't think I understand professional poker players.
Oh,
no, you
neither do
probably.
we.
But it's
Okay.
probably better if we don't.
Some of you might. I want to pose this anyway, even if
Yeah.
we don't get an answer.
Yeah.
So I understand that to be a good poker player, it's all about your ability to either bluff or not emotionally signal your own hand, but to pick it up in other players what their hands might be. But poker is most reliant on what the hands are. How fucking often do you get these hands? Because is it not random?
It is random.
It's random. So maybe it's just that every single time we see a poker game, and what's more overplayed in television, chess or poker? I'm gonna say poker.
Yeah.
But you'll always see it's always straight versus flush in everything in media that you see. Someone's got a straight, someone else beats them with a flush, or the other way around. I forget which one.
Flush beats straight, or you have the person. What were we watching? Oh, it was on Pluribus a couple weeks ago. There was a poker game scene.
Oh, the Mauritian guy.
Where somebody had a straight flush, and it was like, oh, that's unbeatable. And then the hero lays down the royal flush, which is a ace high straight flush.
Yeah, and that's specifically because it was manufactured.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
it was
guy,
totally
which was
manufactured, but
yeah, Pluribus excellent. I can't.
oh, it makes
recommend
total
Pluribus
sense
much
in
more.
the context
But
of that show. But yeah, but that's the level that it always.
That's how it always feels to me.
But in
Whenever there's a poker game
in real life, it's always like, oh, he's got three of a kind. Ooh, he's got two pair, but
I have a 4, an 8, a 9, a 10.
I win.
And the Joker card for some
all
reason.
blacks.
The way you said three of a kind made me feel like you were insinuating that you have 3 testicles.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know what it was. You're like, I've got 3 of a kind, and I was like,
adorable?
oh my god. I don't know why.
do wish that was my one complaint. Was like, oh,
You wish you had 3 balls?
No, you couldn't have just had it be an alien card game we don't recognize.
Yeah, maybe that's kind
Like
of what
it was.
needed.
Oh, it's something
Space
poker, but it was just Texas
yeah,
Hold'em.
because we've done poker in Star Trek before and better.
It should have been Fizbin.
And it's just regular poker when we see it.
I don't think it should have been Fizbin.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
don't need
No, that-
wanking.
Fizbin was made.
Well,
up-
yeah, Fizbin was fake,
Was
first
fake
also.
to begin with, but unless unless they had made this the Ecolians or who were they?
Yeah, the
Ecosians?
no, the Sigma Iosians.
Yeah,
Those are the people from Piece of the Action.
Oh, am I
Who are you
thinking?
thinking?
I must be thinking of the people from Patterns of Force, who were basically the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I think those were the Ecosians.
Anyway, yeah, the whatever the
Because they echo shit.
yes,
Oh my god.
yeah. Unless they had made this like
Them.
and like Fizbin was like their
They-
national pastime.
You're right. In the future, they have real Fizbin. I never thought of that.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
It
because Quark
should've-
refers to it at some point.
That's right. It should have been, speaking of Quark, that Ferengi card game where you like toss cards into a pot in the middle and there's a
that
lazy
Tonga?
Susan.
Tonga.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, Tonga would have been good, and then we would get the reference, but also it would be very in world because it's
Yeah.
just what you have at a casino.
Yeah, that was the one thing that annoyed me, that it was just Texas Hold'em.
I mean, the thing is, they do need it to be an actual like. The reason why poker works in a dramatic sense is that the audience understands how poker works for the most part, or at least if they don't know the exact rules, they have the idea.
We know
of
the
poker.
theory.
We know the theory of poker, and it's a type of game that it's not skill based, but there is a skill element, and that is that
Yeah,
element
which is why you can
bluffing
have
and-
professional poker
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, and it's not like something like roulette, which is 100%
Right, yeah, like if it
Or
was
like,
Dabo,
I'm
wouldn't have made any sense.
I'm a
Yes.
professional, like, pop-o-matic trouble player.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, like there is a certain amount of, and you can, again, like, card counting isn't allowed, but even so, like, at the very least, especially with Texas Hold'em, where some of the cards are on the table, you're like, well, I know that's not in play at the very least, so you factor that in to an extent.
And also with all the people in the future who have all these advancements, many of them can probably just count cards without even trying.
Yeah, it's true. Vulcans probably shouldn't be allowed to play poker.
Data shouldn't be allowed to play poker.
True.
Well, yeah.
Betazoids shouldn't be allowed to play
can stack
poker.
the deck.
Oh, maybe the changeling can, like, do something to its eyes so they can just see through the cards.
Yeah, maybe. Or
Who, the changeling?
It's assuming its whole body.
or
is
they
in
could
eyes.
just see.
Well, I
Yeah,
was gonna
exactly. They
say
could
that's-
just
True, we've had
see
this-
out of their pinky
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Or just like extend their fingers under the poker table and put up little like periscopes in front of all your other opponents.
Weird.
Oh my.
Just
Oh,
little
no.
tiny faces poking up like, ooh.
Hey, what do you got there? But yeah, I don't know. For the most part, I didn't mind this
It
episode.
was fun.
I had a lot. It was more fun than I've had in Discovery in a while. I'll say.
It was a really fun episode.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Um,
Plus, it's like also just kind of nice to see, like, Book and Michael like not be
mhm.
like fighting, not butting heads.
No, it's weird, but they are, but in a fun way.
Well,
Like,
that's the thing because they make such a like. It's like a lot of the time you feel like, well, no, maybe not. I don't know. I feel like their relationship is like we're so much better off when they show us how great their relationship is because they really just have it down. Like
Mhm.
they were together for a couple years. They know all the tricks, and like seeing them do the things together is great.
Yeah.
1 year.
I love it.
That's it? Wow.
It was only 1 year.
Yeah, it was.
Why
That's
did I
right.
think it was like 2 years? I didn't think it was long, but I thought it was more than a year.
Yeah, they were doing their whole courier thing for 1 year because
Yeah,
then
that's right.
and that's when Discovery popped into the future.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and then the whole thing with Hugh and Stamets just kind of brought the episode down a little for me because it seems like the same shit we've been talking about with them or with Hugh at least for a long time, and I don't know what they're actually building it toward.
I don't remember.
I
to
don't
be
even
honest.
remember.
I don't know
So
if
it might
they
it might
are.
be nothing.
It might be nothing because I'm just like, I feel like they want to just get Hugh in there. Maybe there was some contract.
I remember them
thing.
doing. I think I'm remembering something Hugh does, but it might be next season. So I don't remember what's going on.
But yeah, it's just I'm kind of bored with that whole thing, and it kind of brought the episode down a bit for me. And then like obviously we don't see any of our other heroes. We don't see anything out of Saru. We don't see anything out of Adira.
Well, Saru is there briefly to be exposition.
What
when
did he do?
He explains what Benitrium or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, Boronite.
Boronite.
Of course.
Yeah.
When they're all at the end, like, of course, it was Boronite.
Yeah,
all
and the
along.
president goes, okay, someone explain to me, you fucking nerds. And Saru nerds.
Oh, wow, really? Because she acts like she knows everything all the fucking time.
She's kind of a bitch.
If I could have her have to ask me for something, like even if I could tell she didn't know, I still might make her ask, like, yeah, what?
I will say, like, she did get on my nerves at the start of the episode.
Oh, when she was chewing them out?
Well, because it's like, okay, so first she's mad at Burnham for being so close to Book and not realizing he was going to do this. It's like, okay, she's not psychic. But then she was like, you're too close to be sent on the mission. It's like, all right, is her closest to him an advantage or a disadvantage? Make up your mind.
Yes.
Both.
Definitely one. Or the other. Or both.
I don't know.
Both
See,
is good.
I do like the idea of you're too close to this. I can't have you doing, because it's the same thing that Ross said to Cisco.
Yeah.
When they were doing when he was hunting Eddington and he was making it personal.
Yes,
Michael
he
would
very
make this
much
personal. Like, what's stopping her? Okay, because they couldn't bring weapons down to the barge. I
Except
don't
a
know.
space knife.
She could neck pinch. We've seen her neck
And
pinch.
she does know how.
She could just nab him, and
Yeah.
Owo can box him.
I assume violence outside of the little ring there is frowned upon.
Get him in the ring. If we've already got a boxing episode, let's go full Battlestar Galactica with this thing. There's a great boxing episode in Battlestar Galactica. Most people hate it, but I love it.
I'm just picturing them like they start to have a bit of a boxing match, but then it starts to, they're just like, everyone go away, we need a minute.
Oh, that's what happens in the Battlestar.
Oh, really?
I wonder
What?
Banging.
maybe
Oh,
I wonder
no.
if OO did learn boxing at the academy, I wonder if she trained with Boothby.
Boothby. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause she's from the
A
past.
very young Boothby.
Very young, hot, virile Boothby.
Oh my god. I don't care for that. Because that actor, like, he's always been old as far as I'm concerned, so
He's
imagining him
always been
young.
old.
Well,
I mean,
'cause
honestly, even in like My Favorite Martian, where he wasn't old, he kind of just was old.
that was around the time he was in Damn Yankees also.
Oh, that's right. That's what you know him from. Yeah.
That's what I know him from, yeah.
Turns-
I was actually just
we know he
discussing
trained
Yeah.
Chakotay.
Chakotay.
You know what it is actually? Boothby is secretly a Lorian, so he was old even when Owo was there.
I kind of like that.
Maybe he's still kicking around
Yeah.
in this time period.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's one of those things I would not want them to say, but I would happily embrace as headcanon. Like, if they actually said it, I'd be annoyed that they said it. So, don't. I'm pointing at the microphone. You can't tell.
Microphone, who do you?
Um,
Yeah, I think because it just felt very fetch questy, and therefore it felt very manufactured to me. I didn't really get into this one. Haas forever, he's great.
Yeah, he was cool.
And
He was
also,
awesome.
I always found poker used as a plot device.
Yeah. Well, also,
boring as
I
fuck.
think this episode was fine up until the poker, and then I just
You
felt
like the boxing.
I thought the boxing was fine.
Okay.
I thought I was a little annoyed about the new superpower that OO has that we didn't know about, but whatever, that's just the thing. But yeah, and then once we got to the poker game, like we've already done the boxing. We don't need a poker thing as well.
At least they didn't focus on the game that much. Like, they mostly just did it a montage, and it's like, and then she lost.
Yeah, but also like sort of the overacted, over dramatic. I'm so bad at poker. It was like
Michael, I feel like Michael is often like, I can't think of any examples right now, but I feel like her being a little bad at
Something.
Bluffing.
Anything.
is kind of a running gag. She always kind of over-eggs it.
Well, you know why? It's because Vulcans can't lie.
If I
She
have
never
four,
learned how to lie
if
right.
I have 4 of the same card, is that good?
Which is better, having 4 of the same card or having them all in the same color?
I love the idea that she was raised by Vulcans who told her that they don't lie.
And they taught her how to be a barker. Wait.
But, like, the thing is, she actually took it to heart. So she
Bob
actually
Barker.
is bad at lying, even though Vulcans lie
I
constantly.
feel like we've seen her lie pretty well.
Yeah.
Many, many times.
Yeah, there's definitely times where, like, I feel like she hams it up. I can't think of one exactly, but, like, it's usually intentional. But this time it's just weird.
It was annoying, and I also just want to say that I thought the barking was weird too.
Yeah, it
just
was-
felt
yeah,
out of.
it was
A lot of this shit felt
strange.
really out of character, and maybe like that's why they did it. Maybe it's like no, like just a reminder. She used to live in this really seedy underbelly world for like a year. This was her life.
That,
So
we never got to see.
well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like so, maybe in a
This
way,
is a
this
glimpse
is them
of,
being
yeah.
like, here it is actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, which either way, fine. But I definitely thought the like, oh boys, I'm so bad at poker. This is my best night.
I think we should have seen a lot of
much.
this last season because
Yeah.
to just jump to Michael has grown and she's we get it, but we didn't get to see any of it. So it's like I don't see this barking thing being her character.
Well, what
I
did
don't see
say?
it.
I said that
right.
they should have spent the first half of the last season apart.
Oh yeah, I agree with
They
that.
could have shown
Yeah,
some
that
of
would have
this.
been, yeah.
But
Extend the season to 24 episodes.
Let's say 17.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
They might overegg it if they did 24.
Well, I even think that
18
like,
and 2 short tracks.
The fact that this series is only 13 episodes per season and it still feels like there's ample filler is like maybe just stretching out what effectively amounts to a movie's worth of plot to even 13 episodes is a bit much, and maybe this shouldn't be serialized and we should just do
like Strange New Worlds is doing, where there's occasionally like there's a kind of plot in the background going on that you catch up with every now and then, but mostly it's individual.
but hire better
episodes.
writers than Strange New Worlds has, because that's also pretty trash.
They started out so
They
good.
started out very
I was
strong,
so
but-
excited after season 1, and I
not
think
great.
they've dropped a bit in quality.
Which,
Strange New Worlds.
oh, that's too bad.
Everyone's a caricature of themselves, and they're all the same caricature of the same character, and I'm sick of it.
Oh,
But-
that's too bad.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think that I don't need them to stretch out this seasons any longer than they already are, unless they're going to make it more episodic.
I mean, this one was almost episodic because like a single thing
yeah.
happened. It barely it didn't even necessarily progress the plot because we ended up at the place where we thought we were at after the previous episode.
Obviously, the unobtainium is just a MacGuffin and doesn't actually matter, and it was all a thing to get the tracking device onto bookship.
Yeah.
Communism was nothing but a red herring.
Surprised Michael doesn't have tracking devices all over that ship. Period.
I know, right?
Maybe it was on Grudge. Grudge he gave back to the Discovery. One more thing on my notes about this episode. Did you guys catch that to act like an Armis is considered an insult?
What does that mean?
Armis, the malignant oil slick that killed Tasha Yar.
No one would know what that is.
I'm assuming Armis just is a guy now.
Yeah, what?
Like, people went
I
back
missed
to that planet.
That's dumb.
People went back to that planet and, like, let Armis out, and he just goes around the
Being
galaxy
an
being an asshole to people.
Yeah, because that's what Haas Bizarro says to. I believe it's right before the poker match when he's going over like the ground rules.
Yeah,
No biting, no kicking. Don't act like an Armis. Which
missed
presumably just
what
means
he's-
don't
yeah.
be a dick.
Yeah. That's funny.
Well, and it's good because then
Is it?
he like
No, but I mean, I did. And more funny in the sense of what a strange choice.
That, of all, like, the idioms that he threw out, that was the one that most struck me as,
Like,
this is a wink wink.
Don't
wink wink.
Don't
or
act like
wink,
a
wank.
telewriter.
Wink,
Don't be a
Wink wank.
Oh my god, no! I don't like that.
I don't know, like a villain that it makes sense that would be well known to the wider galaxy.
Honestly, I salute you for
Nagila.
trying to continue with all that going on, all this wink wank, and Chris persisted. You know,
No, even Nagilum I feel like is too.
he's still doing it.
He's
Look
still
at him go!
going.
He's amazing.
I will not be drawn into your wankage.
What would work?
Ardra.
Which one's? Yeah, that might
The
work.
devil. But no, she's just like a
She's a-
charlatan, like that. Like, Ardra would have other implications. I
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it should be someone we've never heard of because
Or that.
because Haas is also a species we don't know who should have his
Yeah.
own idiom.
Yeah.
But you know what Armis is? He's a great villain.
think. Is he great?
No.
It sucks.
Pretty awful. as
But
a
we're
villain.
segueing.
Sego.
Segueing.
Lego my Sego.
That's correct.
Legway my Segway.
No, I don't know about that. You know who? Well, by that logic, you know who else was a great villain? Bem.
Woof.
Fucking hate Bem.
Everybody hates Bem.
Everybody, yeah. That's the thing. Not everybody hates
I would
Bem.
say not the
Everybody
people.
loves Raymond, but everybody hates Bem.
Uh,
People like Bem.
People like Bem.
That
What
would have
the
been a great
fuck?
one. Bem. For the.
Don't be a Bem.
Don't be a Bem.
That, you know what? That's, yeah, I'd have been okay with that just because I fucking hate Bem. Even if it's wanky, at least I agree with it.
What was Bem's species?
Oh, that's the.
Pandrins.
Pandrin?
Don't be a pandron. There we go.
Pandrin or Pandronian?
But then that's just
Just-
racist, though.
That's true.
Who wants to start?
You.
I'll start.
Me? Oh, okay,
Yep.
Chris.
Mwahahahaha.
All right, so obvious one, but I want to bring him up, but in a very specific context. Prequel Palpatine.
Oh, Palpy boy. Why prequel
prequel-tine.
Palpatine?
Because in reality, if you just look at Return of the Jedi, he's just kind of sitting there cackling, weird old dude. Like, he doesn't make as huge an impression necessarily. But in the prequels, he's just this weird, like, obviously, transparently evil.
Yeah, and he's a puppet master.
Yeah.
Like, he's fun to watch.
He's and like
Wait, the senator, you mean?
yeah, and he's like clearly Ian McDiarmid is like clearly just he's like the one person who's like, I am in a very dumb movie and I am just gonna run with it.
He's the Alec Guinness of the prequels.
Yeah, he's just
He's
there.
the Haas Mazzaro of this episode.
Yeah, like prequel, like nothing. I mean, he did fine work in Return of the Jedi, but he really didn't do anything. He had to sit there and cackle. Watching him be this weird, again, transparently, obviously evil guy, like not even trying to hide it, and everyone's just like, he seems nice. Like, it's just
He really
delightful.
cares about the Senate.
Yeah, so I revel in prequel Palpatine.
Prequel teen.
Prequel
Doesn't
teen.
work. I already said it before and it didn't work then. I don't know why
It's
I
like
said it the
old teen.
second time. Son of a bitch.
We've got another great Star Wars villain. And this is going to be an obvious one. Dark Helmet.
Yay.
Yes, the best Star Wars film.
Yes. Just because Rick Moranis is so fun
He is
in
really
good.
Spaceballs.
He is.
I am so excited for him to come back for Spaceballs too.
I know.
Yay.
Rick Moranis hasn't done any acting
that's
for.
good.
He hasn't done any acting for ages because
Yeah.
Chris, you told me this, right?
Yeah.
His wife passed away, and
Yeah.
so he like left acting to take care of his kids.
Yeah.
Like a fucking loser. Oh, I mean, like a good dad. I meant like a good dad. I love Rick Moranis. I'm not really here to give. Rick
Yeah, that's the thing.
Moranis a
I
hard
don't
time.
expect it to be good, but I want it to be.
It could be good. It's Mel Brooks, for Christ's sake.
It doesn't have to be good. I know it will be fun.
There we go.
Because
That's a good way to
what
put
I
it.
need out of it.
And I hate it, says it.
I'll hate it because it'll be too fun.
Too much fun.
What do you two get?
I got one. This another. We'll say Star Wars for a minute, just so we can keep it all in the thing. And
it
this
all in
one
the
might
family.
be. This one's probably pretty obvious as well. I apologize. Elon Sleazebagano. Who tried to sell us some Death Sticks. No, actually, that's a joke.
Oh,
That's
I was
not,
writing it down as
He's
my
not actually a
favorite.
villain on my list. He's just a man who needs to go rethink his life. That's all.
If you do need, a little space for the header image, though, he can be in there.
Yeah. No, but I do have another Star Wars character, Dedra Miro.
Who is that?
Dedra Miro.
Spell that.
Dedramiro. I don't
Oh, it
know.
was easy.
You're going to have to look it up.
Oh, shit.
Dedra,
I trusted
Dedra,
you.
and
Dedra
Miro being
Miro.
2 words, I assume.
Yeah, it's their first name, last name. Dedra Miro is the main antagonist of the television series Andor.
Oh, I gotta
yes.
watch
Oh,
that.
that's her name.
What
See,
the
I don't know
fuck? I gotta
anyone's
watch
name.
that.
It is apparently Meero.
Oh,
Of course it
close
is.
enough. I
Yeah,
was close.
Dedra, right there.
That's stupid.
Star
Yeah, it's
Wars.
Dedra, like Deborah.
Yeah, she is a badass. She's someone that was like raised in an imperial orphanage,
Yeah,
so
she's
is like
so
a
brainwashed.
true believer in the
Oh,
imperial
no.
cause, and is
She
just
loves the Empire so much.
Yikes.
Someday I'll watch that show.
yeah.
Start tonight.
She's really good, and the actress that plays her is phenomenal. So I would recommend it.
That's a good one. I'm glad you brought her up, Jake.
And just to round out the Star Wars, I will actually say the obvious one that we've all been dancing around, and that is
Darth Maul.
no,
Shit!
Jar Jar Binks.
no,
Grievous.
Yes, no.
Dooku.
Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader,
Oh, that guy.
aka Bad Dad, Bitch Dad.
AKA.
Is he a worse dad than Sarek?
Is anyone a worse dad than Sarek?
That's a good point.
Sarek didn't ever try to kill any of his wives.
At
that
what
we
point?
know of.
At what point did Anakin even know he had living kids?
I don't know. He should have been able to
Probably,
sense them,
I was
no?
thinking about that. I don't think it was until after he heard about
Luke?
like who killed the Death Star.
Yeah,
Luke Skywalker. He's like, oh, that's an interesting.
Yeah,
one.
they do say that's when he becomes obsessed with finding him, even in the opening crawl of
Yeah.
Empire. So I think he's like, yeah, what? It's like, I mean, no way. Like, surely somebody would have changed his last name, right? And then he's like, they didn't change it. Jesus Christ, Obi-Wan.
Well,
Ben.
Yeah.
Right.
Ben changed his name before
Yeah.
recommending
Yeah.
Luke change
yeah,
it.
but he's
The
changed.
Jedi deserve to fall.
Ben
Kenobi.
Kenobi.
Okay, they're both bad at this.
Well, Luke, to be fair, didn't know that he had
Yeah,
to
no.
change his last name.
Yeah, but why was he just like? His foster parents were the Lars.
Yeah, he should have
Why
been
wouldn't
Luke
he just
Lars.
be Luke Lars? And then it
Because
could
then
have
he'd
been
sound like a
review-
goddamn Marvel character. Nobody wants that.
Fair.
That's true.
Because Lucas didn't think this far ahead.
No.
That's
Lars,
true.
is that Aunt Beru and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Owen.
Uncle Owen?
So
Well, okay, why Uncle Owen, which is a normal name, and Beru, which is some fucking nonsense?
I mean, that's just
Why
Star Wars.
is fucking George Lucas so goddamn lazy?
He's a weird dude. So, which of the many Star Wars villains you listed would you like to bring up?
Yeah,
Jar
good.
Jar.
Like,
Definitely
I mean,
Jar Jar.
because the good ones have been taken, right? Like, I don't even think Darth Vader's that good of one,
General
really, because he's
Grievous?
just kind of a bitch. General Grievous sucks.
I know.
I mean,
Oh, Kylo Ren! Just kidding, he also sucks.
I will say
Oh,
the
Snoke? Nope, wait, he sucks.
the lightsaber hallway murder sequence in Rogue One is fucking
That
amazing.
is pretty badass.
It's like,
Oh,
this
no,
is
yeah,
why
that's
people are
true.
afraid of him.
Yeah,
Holy
no.
shit!
Well, I mean, I knew why people were afraid of him when he fucking choked that one
Well,
guy
that's
out.
true.
And was just kind of like, I find your lack of faith disturbing. Did I mention I could kill you through a
I
view
actually
screen
think
with
that
my
the
mind?
prequels,
The prequels.
the prequels besmirched the bad name of Darth Vader.
That's the thing. Is what
First the bad name.
Like he was a perfectly
He was
cromulent villain,
Yep.
and then they made him this cute kid and like an
Mopey,
angsty, mopey
yeah.
teenager. It's like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
that's why that hallway scene was so good, because like, okay, we need to remind people of like Vader pre 1999.
yeah, this guy's an actual threat.
Yeah.
You know who actually was a pretty good villain, actually? A prequel villain? Watto. What a piece of shit that guy
Oh.
is.
That's true.
He's
Keeping
a slave-owning
slaves, yeah.
son of a
Yeah.
bitch. He, like, is like, actually, I'm not gonna give you what you just won. And he sucks. And also, he's a gross racial stereotype, which isn't
Yeah.
his fault, but it is gross.
What about Qui-Gon Jinn, that child trafficker?
Being fair, that's the whole Jedi Order.
He crossed state lines with that kid.
You know, big time. He bought the child from a slaver.
Oh my god. And you know, I have seen pictures of him with Jeffrey Epstein.
No, it's Star Wars. It would be Jeffrey Epstein or something.
Epsteinaroo.
No, anyway, on to other villains. Who else you got?
To other pedophiles.
Barb Howard.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I was
wow.
actually also thinking of Barb Howard, because of
Talked about
course
her a
I
few
was.
weeks ago. Fucking the woman who casually suggests destroying the world for profit.
You know, because it'll be better for her kid or something.
Yeah.
Assuming the kid is in the silo. What's that? She's not? Oh, well.
Womp womp.
Not silo. Fallout shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll
Same
roll
thing.
it.
But yeah, no, Barb sucks. Barb is an
sure
evil,
does.
evil bitch.
Um,
Because it's like, you really are kind of like, are you just going along with it, or what? And then she's like, but what if we drop the bombs? And it's like, whoa!
I
Holy
feel like
shit!
I'm really looking. I know maybe by the time this broadcast, they've already
They
brought.
have.
An
We've
episode
watched
or-
them all
we've watched
already.
So we
At least a few episodes have
Yeah,
launched
so-
by
No,
now.
We binged them.
No,
So-
it's only a one at a
Yeah.
time, one a week.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
in 1 a week this time? Because I know
Yeah.
the first time they dropped them all at once.
No,
Yeah,
last
no,
time was one of
it
the
was
1 a week too.
That's how Amazon do.
I don't
Only Netflix
remember
does
because
the
I
drop
didn't
them
watch
all
it
at once.
until
I
ages after.
I think they dropped them all at once because when I was looking up air dates for last week's.
All right, well, I'm going to ask the internet.
No,
because
they
we're
definitely-
getting it all at once.
That
so-
website was wrong because I remember having to wait.
Either
Really?
way, I think another person that's worth mentioning here is Love, Luv,
Mm.
from Blade Runner 2049,
Hmm.
who was the main antagonist.
Yeah, she's
That film.
pretty.
And I will
Oh,
not.
her, yeah.
I won't mention He Who Shall Not Be
Yeah,
Named.
no,
Because
he wasn't.
we
She
mentioned
was
too
much
much.
better.
She was a much better villain than that one.
Yeah,
Um,
she was interesting.
She was very interesting, and I don't think I've seen the actress do a lot else. But
I don't
she
know who
was-
she is off the top
I
of my
don't
head.
know either.
so-
She was just very cool.
Is that-
Episode 1, release date April 10th. Episode 2, release date April 10th. Episode 3, release date April 10th.
What?
See,
Are you serious?
that's lying.
I'm on Wikipedia, so if it's...
What about episode 4?
They're
No, it's all April 10.
10th.
No, she's. I mean, I'm looking at it with her. That's what it says. But I, like I said, I didn't watch Fallout till much later, so I didn't remember. But I do think it's true that it's not being released all at once. It's. They even said that. I read. God, I've been so deep into waiting for this fucking show. I read something that was like they're not throwing. They don't want people to vote for them for like Emmys in 25 because they think you need to see the whole series to really blah blah blah.
Mm.
So, and it's not all coming out until, it won't all be out until 26. So I think They may have done it all at once last time. I don't know,
maybe
but
you're
I
right.
don't think they are this
But I
time.
just thought that maybe the Amazon just decided to do that. For
Yeah,
this one.
IMDb says the same thing.
But it sounds like this one they're doing
That's
it
weird.
week,
Why
week
did
by
I-
week.
You were very insistent that I was wrong.
Because I swear I remember having to wait.
And most other Amazon series are weekly. Like Rings of Power is weekly.
Yeah,
Yeah, season
maybe
2, that all the dates are weekly.
that's weird. Maybe I'm confusing with Rings of Power, but I could have sworn.
Maybe.
Why didn't I just watch
I'm
it?
soups annoyed that they're not releasing them all at once again. Cause
Well,
I could
my
have
apologies.
I could have this thing binged 8 times by the time it'll be done for reals.
True.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, I like that there are no episode titles. That means the episode titles are like a hint
Spoily.
about what they're doing. I can't wait. Okay, sorry.
so back to villains.
Villains.
Oh, yeah, those guys.
Biff Tannen.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah.
Specifically Biff, too, because, like...
Oh,
No Griff?
not, what's his fuck from Mad
Mad
Dog?
So I think
Dog.
I love Mad Dog.
I thought
Buford.
about that, and I was like, you know what it is? Like, on paper, Mad Dog Tannen is obviously a way worse person, but we actually don't see most of what he actually did. As far as actually seeing stuff, we mostly just see Biff, who sexually assaults someone.
Yeah, he's a rapist.
Like, he is
he's
so unpleasant.
a would-be murderer.
Yeah.
See, I give Mad Dog credit for just being the same actor.
Oh, yeah.
I give the actor credit for, like, he played the voice of his mom.
Yeah, no,
or his
he's a
grandma,
delight.
or whoever that was.
His name escapes me at the moment, but yeah, he's great. And again, don't worry, I love Mad Dog. Griff's delightful. But as far as ones you actually get to see being horrible, it's Biff.
Yeah, Biff. Bad man.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically Trump in the second movie,
Yeah, in that one timeline.
which is also a villain. You know who's another Trump-like villain? Handsome Jack from the Borderlands
Oh,
series
yes,
of video
I-
games.
Have only played part of 2, so a lot of my experience with him is secondhand. But yeah, he's a good sleazy shit.
2 is really the one where he's the most prominent, I think.
Yeah, because I don't know enough. I don't think he's in 3. He's in the pre-sequel though, right?
Tell me his deal before you discuss
Sorry,
all
yes.
this
He's just
shit.
like a corporate goon kind of guy who's kind of might be a cyborg.
Is he really handsome? Or is that
No.
a lie?
I mean, he's like, I don't think he's really handsome. I think he was like grievously injured in some sort of thing, and he's like partially.
Yeah, because he's got like a weird mask
he's got like
thing
a weird
going on.
mask, and his face is actually really fucked up.
Oh,
but
whoops. Oh, it's a mask.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So the mask is handsome.
but he is he kind of like is their main antagonist throughout the game, and he'll taunt you and call you up and just like shit talk you to you, and he's very funny. The writing in the second Borderland game was very, very funny, and he's quite a delight. I think another great video game antagonist who calls you up and harasses you throughout the game is also on this list, and that is GLaDOS.
Yeah.
Oh, GLaDOS is great.
Yeah, GLaDOS was like the one video game villain I could think of who I thought was worth putting on the
Oh,
list.
she's so
'cause it's-
good.
So many villains, like that's the thing about like picking a villains list is so many of them are very one-dimensional. And it's like all they want is to beat your hero, and that's all they need to do. But GLaDOS is she just
She's
taunts
great.
you all game
Yeah.
long, and she's interesting. Yeah,
she
I like
sings
that.
a great song at the end.
Ooh, cake.
Then you get to see her be her sort of unwilling sidekick in 2.
And she's a potato.
Actually, I haven't watched it yet, but some channel just released a video the other day of her voice actor reading like comments from people about GLaDOS, so I will try to remember to share that.
I just played through the mission in Cyberpunk where you have to catch one of the cabs
That's
that
right.
is being GLaDOS, and
Oh,
I thought
that's
that was
cute.
fun.
That was a fun little
Little cameo.
nod.
I like
yeah.
it.
They actually even her voice in Pacific Rim, they actually licensed like the filter that they had, because the filter they used on her voice in Portal was like bespoke. So they actually got the rights from Valve to use that filter.
In Pacific Rim?
She's
I don't
the
remember
voice
any
of
of
the
this.
yeah, she's the voice of the onboard computer for the giant robot.
Oh, sure. I've forgotten everything but the Charlie Day scenes from Pacific Rim.
Those are great scenes.
Because I'd love a Charlie Day.
He's so
I
fun.
haven't seen Pacific Rim. Maybe
It's not worth watching, except for the
It's
Charlie
fine.
Day
If
scenes.
you like giant robots punching monsters, you're gonna love it.
It's a movie where
Sounds alright.
every side character is more interesting than the hero. Because I do not remember him at all. He just most generic white guy. Ron Perlman's there, Charlie Day's there, this weird Englishman from Torchwood is there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Yanto?
No,
one
the
that's
very
dead.
gaunt one.
Yeah, the one that's dead through
She's-
most
I
of
don't-
it.
Ian?
Maybe?
Oh.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, This isn't a Pacific Rim one.
No.
I do have another villain that taunts you whenever he's stuck in your head and being a dick, and that's Scorpius in Farscape.
Yes. He was on my list,
Who
too.
is worth the price of admission. And, he is just... He's an abomination to both his cultures, because he's half Sebacean and half... Scaran. So he just looks like a mutant.
Everybody hates him.
Everyone hates him on both sides, and Crichton hates him. And they're and Scorpius specifically wants Crichton for information that Crichton has that will help destroy the universe. Effectively.
Oh no.
And the two of them just do nothing but fight all fucking series long, and he's such a bastard, and I love him.
Yeah, that's a good one. I got a guy. Burke.
From Aliens?
From Aliens.
Nice.
Paul Reiser.
Okay, thank you. I was like, I know that name. Okay.
Oh, from Aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah,
he
fuck that
sucks.
guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Corporate douche.
Yeah, corporate douche, exactly. I was going to say corporate dickhead, but not quite the jinx.
80s guy.
Yeah.
Bonitis.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Actually, but go ahead.
Is that all you had to say about it?
Go for it.
Fair enough. I just didn't want to... There's also a lot of good Doctor Who villains. Obviously, you could talk about the Master. He's kind of the big one, and the Master is great. But I like Davros. I want to talk about Davros. Angry
He's
little...
definitely the sexiest one.
Davros? Or the Master?
No, Davros.
Yeah, Davros is hot.
Well, if he's not as hot as Scorpius,
Was that woman that was just was just skin?
Oh, yeah.
That was Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Ooh, he is hot.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's a,
yeah, so that's
he's a melting candle face.
Yeah. Yes, he is. He is that. He's the creator of the Daleks, and this is kind of one of those examples of a thing where if he didn't exist before I got into the show, it probably would have annoyed me when they introduced him, because it is kind of completely unnecessary to be like, oh, and by the way, here is the scientist who created the Daleks.
And he looks evil as fuck.
He is evil as fuck. He's half man, half Dalek. He's
And all sex.
Yeah, sex appeal. He's got it. He's got, speaking of bespoke, vocal filters, I don't know that it's bespoke, but he usually has some creepy voice shit. What in the
This is Scorpius, by the way. I'm showing Chris and Kate
Scorpius.
my God.
My
boyfriend.
He wears his
So,
nice little
I
kid
haven't
suit.
gotten to him, but when you said it, because I've seen that picture a lot, and I was like, I bet it's the guy with the,
Okay, but he looks kind of like Willem Dafoe.
Nice.
Fucked. I had it for a second, and now I can't think of who I think Willem Dafoe fucked. And then they put him in a gimp suit. I don't know. That's wild.
I love the little bit of the suit that just goes up his chin and then down his chin cleft. And he's
well, it's
such
to
a
give you that
mutant.
nice chin cleavage. It's lifting and separating.
Yes. You got another one?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Any other Doctor Who villains?
Doctor what?
Doctor what? I guess we could talk about the Master a little bit.
Tell me about the Master, because I don't know the show
so
at
the
all.
Master is the Doctor... Well, okay, it's kind of become more complicated now, because it used to be that the Doctor was a Time Lord, and he was a Gallifreyan.
Keep it simple.
Wait, he's not anymore?
No.
Shit.
I know. I don't know what he is, but he's not.
What a bastard.
I know, I hate him. But the Master is...
Another one.
But is he actually a Time Lord or not?
I mean, the Master's a Time Lord.
How do you know?
It sounds like a...
How can we be sure?
a debate for the ages.
He seems to think he is?
I don't know, yeah. But anyway, so the Doctor thought he was, too.
Time dork.
Well, anyway, the Master is a Time Lord, so that means he also does the regeneration thing. And God, in the early years, the Master is just the most campy, cheesy,
Early
two-toned beard and two-toned hair.
Wow.
And he just he just screams like weird old villain, and he's just very campy. At one point, he has a big gun that looks like a dick. Remember the dick gun?
Yeah.
It's great. It's good stuff. And
isn't at one point he in the new series? Isn't he played by Derek Jacobi?
Yes,
briefly.
only for one episode. Yeah, there he is.
That's
my
the
man.
original Master.
Which is
How
Delgado.
do you see the two-tone hair?
It's kind of hard. That's not a good quality photo. There we go.
But it's more.
Got streaks
see
of
how
gray.
he's got the little white in his thing. Who was the other guy that had it more though?
No, actually, the second one whose name totally escaped me. His hair was completely jet black.
No. Yeah, you're right. He's all black. But anyway, he's just very he just feels very camp.
Yeah. The most camp was in the one-off TV movie where Eric Roberts played him.
TV's Eric Roberts.
Yeah, it's so good.
he like comes out in this absolutely ridiculous outfit and he goes, I always dress for the occasion, and it's just ridiculous nonsense. But he's always up to some nonsense. He's had many different iterations, just like the Doctor. You can have your favorites. Derek Jacobi's great.
Has successfully killed him at least once or twice.
The Doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of the other side of the coin of the Doctor.
Yeah. And the whole joke.
Once or
There's
twice
always
he
The
kills
Moriarty of the Doctor Who.
Yeah, and the joke with his name when they came up with him was that, you've got the Doctor, so his opponent is the Master, which is one level down in degrees.
In degrees. Oh, I get it.
So somewhere out there
there's
must
the
be
Bachelor,
a Bachelor.
yeah.
And
the
an
Associate.
Yeah.
High school diploma.
Certificate.
GED.
Middle grade dropout.
Program.
Postdoc studies.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway.
But yeah,
it's
Evil
great.
Time Lord is a
Evil
short
Time
version.
Lord, always great. Always, like, big, stupid plots.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Nice.
Since we're on Doctor Who villains, I know I've brought them up before, but I delight in the Cybermen. Because they are such an existential terror. They're like the Borg.
Borg.
They strip everything away from you, except with the Borg, there's at least like a very slim chance that maybe someone will rescue you. There's no getting rescued from the Cybermen.
Or maybe the Borg will just find you so uninteresting that they don't even bother with
Yeah,
you.
like the Kazon.
Yeah.
Like, no, once you've been cyberized, that's it.
Well, it's because, like, they, like, take your brain out of your body. Like, the Borg will, like, staple gun some new shit to you. But the Cybermen will, like, scoop your brain out, throw it into a tin can, and be like, good luck, bitch.
But yeah, like, originally, though, they were more cyborgy. Like, the original ones were creepy, because they were, like, they were kind of, like, covered in cloth, with the implication being that there was just, like, not quite complete organic bits underneath, and
they had
weird
silver
exposed brains
suits, but they had
sometimes.
hands.
Yeah, it was. Nowadays, they're just brains in tin cans. But either way, they, as I said before, the Daleks have the decency to just fucking kill you.
Yeah.
The
But
Cybermen
also-
fuck you up.
Right, but the other thing, too, is the Daleks, like, there's an organism inside the can, but they chose to do that to survive.
Well,
Or Davros chose to do that for them to survive,
Yes.
I guess. But the Cybermen, the thing that bothers me the most about the Cybermen, though, is that one episode where, like, the Cybermen know that they've been Cybermanned. Like, and one of them cries.
yeah, that was from
Remember
when
that?
they first reintroduced them under Tennant.
Oh, my God. I was like, okay, that's too much. You know,
Yeah.
it's one thing, like you said, it's one thing to just be killed. That is some shit.
Yeah,
And
they
it
creep me
is
the
that
fuck
way
out.
worse than the Borg, especially if there's any consciousness left whatsoever. It's just no good. You can't have that.
All right, I got a few more. We have been going for a while, so
Yeah.
I might go kind of rapid fire here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
I'll start with Mom.
From
Oh,
Futurama. Good one.
Good call.
See, it's funny because I had been having so much trouble trying to think, because I try to think of some female equivalents on these activities, and I struggled with this one because I feel like there are just so many more dude villains, and the only lady villain that I had on my list that I think is worth bringing up is Harmony Cobell from Severance.
She's also on my list.
Still haven't seen
Miss
that.
Cobell.
Well, okay, when you're done watching Andor, watch Severance, or vice versa. Start when you're done editing, Chris. Done.
Well, Cobell was on my list. I do.
She's great.
She's so fun to watch.
And
she's
what's
such
his
a bitch.
And what's his name too, Mr.
Melchick?
Milkshake.
He's fucking wild because he like has these moments of like humanity, and then he has these moments of just he is a fucking douche.
Yeah.
You have to watch Severance.
I will.
It's
It's
so
so good.
good.
It's super
Will
good.
you?
Eventually.
I doubt this.
I got another. If we're looking for another female for the list,
am.
Female.
It's ladies' night. They're
Um,
all evil.
I got Boomer from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh yeah.
You find out pretty quick.
Yeah, you find
Yeah,
it
it's
pretty
pretty
quick.
early on,
And
I think.
and the thing is,
I mean, I knew
I
about
don't
it.
count.
You guys know
like,
about
it's
it,
a
but it's
very
pretty early.
it's literally at the end of the miniseries that we find out.
Yeah, no, it's very early.
And also, that show's been over for like 20
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
Like, nobody gets spoilers on this
that's,
anymore.
That's just opening it, but like specifically that instance, because there's multiple, like there's other Cylon villains
Number
in that
6,
show,
we love
number
her.
6, that are also very good. But I think Boomer in specifically that specific instance of that model of Cylon is particularly insidious because in the like when all the other Cylons are like, maybe we should just like make peace with the humans.
She's like, pass.
She's like, nah, fuck them.
See, it's funny because I was looking up like, what are some good sci-fi villains on the interwebs, and a lot of people said Gaius.
Baltar from the original Battlestar.
They meant this Baltar.
Oh.
They meant from the more series.
I'm gonna throw out the John Calicos Baltar because he was like the main mustache twirling villain of the original Battlestar.
Yeah, from the original. That's true.
And you can put a picture of John Calicos on it.
Oh, we love a John Calicos.
I got a couple more. No more women, unfortunately, on my list, but a few more. I'm gonna throw out Sark.
I know that
Don't
name.
know it.
From the film Tron.
Oh,
David Warner.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I didn't know his name. Jeez.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah.
Sark was the program
Yes.
version of David Warner.
Yes.
I can't remember what his character's name outside of the computer
Yeah, I couldn't
was.
tell you, to be honest. Even though Flynn mentions it several times.
Yeah, it comes up. Is it Dillinger?
Yes.
Okay.
So Sark from Tron, but not Clue from Tron, the next one.
Clue. Which Clue? Wait, what?
I thought Clue was
the
the
was
little thing that floated around Flynn's
No,
head.
that was the bit.
I've got a
yeah.
raging.
I thought Clue wasn't Clue the
Clue.
the name of Jeff Bridges' program persona?
Yeah, and in Tron 2049 or whichever one, Tron Legacy. Jesus.
Oh, that's
combining fucking things.
Tron 2020. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot everything about that movie. But the original Clue gets de-rezzed at the very beginning.
by Sark.
At the very beginning.
Yeah, but
of
in
Tron.
Legacy, Bridges builds himself a new Clue.
Oh,
Yeah, and he
Who
turns
becomes
out
a dick.
evil.
Who
Yeah.
becomes- I know. I remember.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot.
Terrible movie.
Oh, no, it's
not
good.
terrible, but it's fine.
That's funny because after we watched Legacy, and I was like, I don't know why Chris doesn't like this movie. It's pretty good. And we talked to you about it, and you said, "Oh, I don't dislike that movie," but apparently you dislike that movie.
I can make up my mind on that fucking movie, apparently.
Well, you don't have to make up your mind about Agent Smith. Is
Oh, I
definitely.
love
he's
him.
great.
He's so interesting too because as we go along further and further through the trilogy, he's got like some weird shit going on.
I'm looking forward to rewatching it because I really haven't seen anyone save the original, I think, since I saw them in theaters.
And you probably haven't seen the new one.
I have not
The
seen
new one.
Resurrection?
Right. Yeah.
No.
No, it might be Resurrection because it was Revolutions, then
Reloaded.
It was
Reloaded, then
Revolutions.
Revolutions, and then maybe it was Resurrection.
Resurrection. Okay.
But either way,
I have it, but I'm saving it for...
For when we want to watch it, I think we should watch it pretty soon.
This is an interesting thing because he's not so much a villain with villainous motivations. He was just drawn that way.
Or programmed that way?
Or programmed that way, and that is the T-1000.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with Hal.
Oh, no. No, I wasn't going to go with Hal.
T-1000's good.
he's,
that.
fucking iconic.
Yeah.
A case of, like, a character being so... It's fascinating because I don't know how many cases there are of a character who's, like, a major sort of villain figure, and then, like, wait, for the sequel, we're making him the good guy.
Yeah, but the other villain is just so much scarier.
Oh, yeah. And devoid of, like, caring, of empathy.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is more of an antagonist to our hero, but not so much a villain of his own right. Like, his motivations aren't villainous, but he does bad things, and that's Roy Batty.
I'm shocked Chris hasn't brought Roy Batty up already.
That's the problem, is I wanted to bring up all these Blade Runner characters, but I was like, they're so...
But you side with
you
them.
end up emphasizing.
They're so morally fucking confusing. It's like, I don't feel comfortable calling them villains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think antagonist is the right word in that case.
He's an antagonist,
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
Yes.
Which one is he? I don't
He
know.
was
Rutger Hauer, the main
Hauer
one.
from Blade Runner.
But no, like,
Man.
bashes his head through a wall.
And gouges out his creator's eyeballs.
Yes.
That's like I don't remember much about that movie.
But he's not
But
a
I
villain.
remember that, and I remember that great monologue that he has at the end that he apparently just
in the
fucking
rain,
improvised.
the
What
tears
a
in the
piece
rain.
of shit! God damn it!
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that. I feel
It's
like
so good.
Oh,
I
right,
know,
you
and
watched
I
our
feel like
Blade Runner day.
well, because but I also like don't. I don't think I liked it the first time I watched it.
You
but
did
I,
not.
There's
But
a very uncomfortable rape scene.
No, that's not why I didn't like the movie, though. I mean, I'm sure that I didn't like that.
That didn't
part,
help, but
it's just I think that I watched it when I was still pretending that I didn't like science fiction, so I might have just been being contrary.
Well, and
I think it would be worth watching again.
It's also it's a little bit on the slow side.
Yeah,
of modern standards.
I think I said it in our episode where I was like, the first one isn't so much a movie as it is a mood that you just kind of watch.
Yeah, that is Chris's thesis. Huh. I have a bunch more villains I'm going to run through quickly-ish.
Do it. I saw one on your list that I loved, and I'm excited for you to
talk
about it.
I wonder which one it is. Let's start at the top and go down, because these are my highest quality that will probably make my tops. Fucking Am from I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream.
Oh my god.
Because he's just such a bitch.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a really fucked up Harlan Ellison story.
Yeah, so basically the gist for Caitlin is it's way, way, way in the future, post-apocalypse, and the computer Am has taken over the world, but he lets like four or five humans survive just so he could torture them for eternity.
What the fuck?
He's a monster.
Damn.
And it's such a fascinating short story.
And here we are being like, let's just make everything AI.
Yeah, seriously. Next on my list is another one I love, and that's Marcos Inaros from The Expanse. He's kind of a resistance leader, but boy does he take it too far. Marcos, bad.
Marcos, Polos.
Naughty boy. I gotta also give some love to Ceres from Galaxy Quest, because of course I do, because I love that bastard.
It's a bug, right?
Yeah, he looks like a big green bug. Going further down the list, I'm going to count Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, because that show does not get enough credit. I think that show's getting a lot of credit, but I'm going to give it more credit. And I'm going to give Will Arnett a lot of props as well, because he's so fun as this deranged clown.
We should also give some credit to the physical actor. I don't know who it is. But
yeah, it's a Vader situation.
Yeah.
And he wears a mask, so you can't tell.
But yeah, but like the physical acting
it is
also
very good. It's very good. Yeah, the whole thing all around is very fun, and Sweet Tooth especially does justice to, I think, what you would expect from the zaniness of the video game. And good on him. Couple more. We were talking about him just the other week when we were talking Fallout, and that is our friend who plays Ben Linus from Lost.
Oh.
Ben Linus.
Who you think is a sci-fi show, but maybe doesn't become a sci-fi show by the end. But at the time when we meet Ben, it's a sci-fi show.
It's fair to call it sci-fi and it's sci-fantasy. There we go.
Yeah, and I think it's Michael... I want to say Emerson?
Michael Emerson, that sounds right.
Sounds right. He is just such a weirdo. He was Ziggy from Fallout. He's just interesting to watch because he brings such weirdness to his character.
You gotta see Evil, dude. He is a fucking
Maybe I think I do, because that sounds fun.
I really like it, and it, like, even though it is like ostensibly a show about the Catholic, it's sort of about the Catholic Church, but it's also, it's not like pro the Catholic Church, you know what I mean? Like, but it's all like exorcisms and shit, but like Leland is definitely in league with the devil.
Ooh. And
he is just creepy as fuck. It's a great show. I love it. Highly recommend.
Oh, I bet the next one on my list is the one Caitlin was talking about, and this is Kilgrave from Jessica Jones.
You know it.
Oh,
I want to fuck that creep.
Dear God. He's such a monster.
He's the worst.
What I loved too was like, that was David Tennant, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, it was.
The really, I think, to me, clever thing of almost like the meta casting was like, here's a guy who's most well known to most people as the Doctor, who like shows up and whisks you away on a magical journey, and now he's gonna play a guy who forces you to join him on an evil journey with his mind powers.
On a magical journey.
And he's
a non-consensual journey.
That I only saw the first season of Jessica Jones, but that is one of the best things Marvel has ever done. Just that one season.
It's so
upsetting.
Well put together.
Yeah.
He's so evil.
He is.
Yeah, he's the very
Fuck, I didn't think of him. That is phenomenal.
I spied him on your list earlier, and I was like, yes! So
one
good.
more worth bringing up, and that is the operative from Serenity. The one who's been trying to track down, I think specifically River Tam, because they usually are. And he, fights with Mal quite a lot, as they do. And he's just so interesting, because he has his own moral code kind of going on. Mm-hmm. And I really love, is that Chiwetel Ejiofor? I think that's right. He's so fun to watch.
I got a couple more.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, just a couple.
Well, I'm running low on battery, so make it quick.
I'll make it quick. All right, so...
yes, it was.
Yay!
I have Jason Dessen from the show...
Jason X?
Yes. No, we could put Jason
Oh, fuck, Jason X!
But, yes, Jason Dessen is a character on the show Dark Matter.
Yes, last week I mentioned him as a hero character. But we take place in alternate universes, you see.
Right.
So ...
So
put the rest together.
You can do two things. So Jason Dessen. So there's multiple characters from this series from this universe that could go on this list. I think I picked the one that most fits the mold of the villain, but I think there are plenty of others that are also villains.
Sure.
And that is the Baron Harkonnen.
Good one.
From Dune.
Yeah, he is kind of like the baddest bastard from that.
Until, Paul commits genocide, then he's...
Yeah, exactly.
Then
Paul Atreides
Yeah.
could also be on here. But yeah, I think
Yeah, no,
pretty
the
much
Baron.
anybody in a leadership position on that show, in that series, could be considered a villain at some point.
Yeah, like I think the closest one that tried to be good was Leto, and we saw where that got him.
Yeah.
We full on stopped watching the Bene Gesserit show, and it never came back.
It was just...
There's a Bene Gesserit show?
It just didn't seem very interesting.
Yeah,
Second
we
season's
watched
happening
several
at some
episodes and then stopped, and I don't think we're going to pick it up again.
I think the most I saw was Kyle MacLachlan doing a summary of like the first episode on Instagram while wearing a big hat like they do in the
Kyle
show.
MacLachlan.
Yeah, he's great
What a
online.
cutie.
Yeah, and this will be my last one, and I'm shocked that Ames hasn't brought this one
Shit!
up.
Well, I did lose my notes last week.
That's true.
Oh, that's right.
I wonder if
Oh,
they
that's
included Robert Daly. From
Oh
USS
shit! No, they
Palliser.
didn't. But that's a good one.
I was like, why do I know that? He,
Oh.
Who?
Jesse Plemons' character
From the
From
Callister.
Black Mirror.
The one that makes the little,
The one that you start off thinking, oh, this poor little nerd, and then you're like, oh god, this horrible nerd.
Yeah, the one that makes it. He's the Captain Kirk.
The one who
yeah.
keeps a few people alive just to torture them for
Yeah.
eternity?
Kind of
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Am.
yeah,
We
yeah,
thought of
yeah,
Am when we
good,
did
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, that's a. Why didn't I
Ooh,
think of
that's
that?
a
Yeah,
good
he
one, Jay.
sucks. And then you meet him again in the second
And
one,
you think-
and you're like, maybe we
Oh.
got to you in time to not be a. Oh
No.
nope,
He's
you've just
already
always
gone.
been disgusting. It's too
Nope.
bad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, he's such a creep.
What?
And the funny thing is that like I had gone into that like not really knowing, like not really even thinking, like it's Black Mirror. Of course, it's not going to be like it's not going to be fucking happy fun times, you dummy. But I was just kind of like,
But still, it
and then I was like,
goes
oh my
places.
god, this is really not what I expected at all.
And that is Black Mirror. Like,
Yeah.
when you think you know what it's going to be about, and you are emphatically wrong.
Yeah, no, that was shocking, and he is a great pick.
Well, are we doing tops?
Let's
or...
do some
Yeah,
tops.
All right.
Here, I'll go first because they're the ones that I brought
Because
up.
she already has hers.
Because I just copy-pasted from my
Woo!
list. So this is easy. I'm going to go Scorpius from Farscape. I would love us to cover Farscape when we're finally out of Star Trek episodes, which will... it's actually going to come up pretty in like a year or two.
I mean, we could
2
do it
years,
sooner than
really?
later.
We could if you don't want to watch Picard.
I'd like to push it back a few years.
Push Picard back a few
Delayed the
years.
inevitable.
Anyway, Farscape is excellent. and Scorpius is
Chris
such a
looks
douche.
so unhappy.
I'm also going to go with Am from I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream because it's such a great story and he's such a monster.
He's the worst.
And finally, Marcos Inaros from The Expanse. Excellent series. Like, he's just such a little bitch. And he's a terrible dad, and goddamn.
When was I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream? Like when was it?
60s?
Is a movie or a book or a
It was a short
Short story. There's also a 90s point-and-click adventure where Harlan Ellison, who wrote it, plays Am.
Oh,
Which just seems right.
I'm going to give mine to the Cyberman, Palpatine, and Barb Howard.
Especially young, hot Palpatine.
Yes. Prequel teen.
It just really doesn't work. I'm sorry. I did try too many times, but I don't think it works.
It's fun to say, though.
All right, well then, thank you. Thank you, bless you. Did you say young, hot Palpatine?
Oh, yeah. No. Young, fun Palpatine.
Yeah, right. Ames just admitted it. You or me?
You go. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Gladys.
Yay.
'Cause I do love Gladys. Even though I don't know if I think she's a villain so much as just misunderstood.
But she's so fun to be a little bitch.
Yeah, the first game she's definitely just a villain. She doesn't really get that depth until the second one. I'm gonna say Kilgrave.
Good one.
Because he's great. I mean, that
Oh
was
my
a good
God.
call, dude. Like, he's... Ugh. And, I'm actually I think I'm gonna agree with Barb.
Oh, Barb's good.
She sucks.
Yeah. Barb.
He has just always looked like that.
Who has?
Ian
Palpatine?
McDiarmid. Yeah. I was like, was he ever young and hot? No, he was young and just kind of looked exactly the same.
He was young and old.
Young and old.
I'll do my tops. I'm going to give it to Dedra from Andor.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's just too cool.
She's very cool. And by that means she has no fucking emotion.
Yeah. I would say, even though there is some debate about his villainy, I'm going to say Roy Batty.
Do it.
Because he's just a cool character.
He deserves to be on a list.
And for number 3, I'm going to call an audible here. I had a different character, but he already came up for somebody else. So I'm going to swap out who I had and pop in Robert Daly.
Good. I'm glad he's on the list too.
That's a
great
what a great
call.
choice, dude.
I feel
asshole.
a fool for not thinking of him.
Yeah, no, that's a really good call.
He's... Ugh.
Very fun.
You know, I think,
very
I think,
evil.
I think you're supposed to hate him. You know.
Well, I mean, that was
I'm not gonna-
almost villainous of us to go on that long about villains. But it was time well spent. More than half the episode.
I'll chop a little of it out.
Anyway, but you know what? There is no turning back, because next week we're covering the next episode of Star Trek Discovery.
No turning back.
Rubicon! Rubicon!
Are you supposed to turn back in the Rubicon?
That is a history
Yeah,
reference.
crossing the Rubicon has come to mean point of no return.
It's what when Caesar was marching on Rome, the Rubicon was the river that he had to cross, and it was considered, well, if he crosses the Rubicon, then he's like definitely going to siege Rome, which he did.
Damn.
It's also sometimes used as a metaphor for having crossed a moral event horizon.
Yeah, it's basically
I think that's what I was expecting.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't get the reference Jake was making.
But it means, it just basically means no turning back. You're done. You're going. But anyway, so we're crossing the Rubicon next week with Star Trek Discovery. I have no idea what the fuck will happen, but we'll find out together next time on A Star to Steer Her By. Till then, you can catch up with us on our web internet on www.com/Star to Steer Her By, SSHP Podcast. You can find us on Twitter. Nope. Blue Sky.
No, you can't. Fuck Twitter.
Fuck off, Twitter. You can find us on
It's been so long.
Blue Sky, SSHB Podcast, or Tumblr.
There we go.
SSHB
Tumblr, where you can see the villains. They're all up.
Oh, it's a great...
Look at how hot Scorpius is.
Great blog. Oh, we're going to blog. We're going to drop this Yule blog.
Jake will remember to stop saying...
Yule blog. That's good.
Jake will remember to stop saying Twitter when I remember that it's Beta...
Zoid. Tony Todd.
Okay, now
Why
who does he
not
play?
Beta Zoidberg?
Plays old Jake.
And
And
every time.
Oh,
Wow.
fuck,
it's a
his
new
brother.
one.
His
It's a
fucking
new
brother.
one.
Doesn't he play his brother? Worf's
Who's
brother?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, though.
Okay, I'll give you mostly credit.
Core?
3/4 credit.
Colonel?
Close.
Something with a K?
Somewhere in the middle.
Clip
Anyway,
clop.
also we're on Facebook. You can download our podcast on SoundCloud as well as
Kern.
on
Yay!
Sorry.
Apple,
Sorry, Jake.
Google, YouTube, Spotify,
I feel
and
like we should
anywhere
just
else.
start playing the like theme, playing Jake out at this point.
You keep interrupting me. I'd been done with this 20 minutes ago more for your shit.
Fair enough.
Fuck you. My name's been Jake.
Fuck this.
Wow!
This is the
Jesus.
Chris.
This has been Ames.
This is always Tony Todd. I mean, Kern. I mean, Caitlin. Shit.
He's also the Candy Man.
Yes. Covered in bees.
Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Dick Van Dyke is 100. I know that has nothing to do whatsoever with the Candyman.
But he sings a song.
He
Yeah,
does.
he sings songs,
He
and
sings
he's
songs.
100 years old today.
Happy
This
birthday,
birthday.
Dick.
You did it, Dick Van Dyke. People didn't fucking kill you by releasing a year 100 fucking... God, I got... Fucking leave this in. Tell people I'm fucking coming for them. They fucking killed Betty White, those sons of bitches.
Good night, everyone.